Hi there. So this week, instead of writing out the blog post, I decided to include a video. For the past 3 weeks, some of you know I've been in Oregon at Charlie Snell's place, and we've been putting on a virtual clinic that came to a close. Maybe you were in it. And I also have been learning a ton. I took Suede down there, my little project, and a topic that has come up for me while I was there is the importance of firmness. And I have taken on a whole new understanding of it. And it's definitely a weak area in my horsemanship. Maybe you can relate. It's really easy for me to keep things quiet, and I love it when things are calm and when I'm connected and there's harmony. When the poop hits the fan, I can still get along and get by, but I'm trying to get back to that place of harmony, which is good. But I haven't really understood the importance of firmness and how firmness can actually help our horses to feel safe. So that has come up again and again and again for me the past 3 weeks. So I want to share a little bit about it with you. So you might hear about it, you'll hear about it in this video. You might hear me writing about it later on. So I'm just kind of fascinated by it right now. So I hope you enjoy this video. It's a little clip from the virtual clinic with Charlie. And in the virtual clinics, if you haven't done one yet, each week we do a live Zoom session where people can ask questions, and we'll bring up things that have come up during the week. And it's a really great accompaniment to the video lessons that are part of the clinic. So in this session, I talk about firmness and some of my discoveries, and in particular, an analogy that I'm using that's helping me be in a healthy emotional place when I get firm, so that I can be a really great a leader as possible and not get my emotions tied up. Because sometimes for me, when I get firm or I see people getting firm, it feels emotional to me, and that needs to not be a part of it. But that's a work in progress. So anyway, the video is about that, and I hope the analogy that I share with you will help you. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you're in the Facebook group, share your thoughts. I'll post this in the group. You can share your thoughts there. If you're not in the Facebook group, I would love for you to join us, and I'll include a link in the notes below so that you can join in. And if you don't do Facebook, that's fine. You can shoot me an email and let me know what you think. So here's to never-ending self-improvement and a lifelong journey of learning. So thanks for being a part of this. I hope you enjoy this next clip.
So on this trip for me, being down here with you, I think that one of the biggest pieces for me that has come together, or is coming together, is the importance of firmness and how misunderstood it is. And like anything, it has to be defined, right? What do you mean by firmness? And so I've been playing around with this idea in my head of the safety of firmness. And for Suede, it's making all the difference. And the way I'm thinking of it is that it's like a firm handshake. It's not fast, which is what I tend to do when somebody says get firm. I tend to get fast. It's steady, but it's firm, it's confident. And he finds safety in it. And I think that that's it's a huge thing. And one of the things that I misunderstood too about Charlie in the beginning is watching him get firm. I felt like, when I watch someone get firm, sometimes it looks like they're getting emotional. And I don't know if any of you relate to that, but so not only is it important for us to explore, but it's also, if we start to go there, I feel like we hold a responsibility to grow our emotional fitness in a way that we are not doing it in frustration or anger, or it's out of care and doing it with our horse for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. If your emotions get in the way, you will not think in a calm, rational manner, and you will also not see things that you should see. So if the emotional fitness, discipline, whatever, control, whatever you want to use, if that comes into place, you can see things happening that you would never see if you're upset about something.
Right.
And then you can start to, because when the firmness starts coming in there, your release has got to come in there right now. You can't be monkeying around with the pulling and doing this and that and something else. There has to be, depending on what you're doing, you get in there and get firm with one, boy, you better be ready to release in an instant. See, and then it has a lot of meaning to a horse. And he says, oh, okay, we can live.
And I want to share the analogy with you guys. I shared it with Charlie, and it's working for me, and it might trigger something that will help you. Or you can use this analogy if it works for you. But so Brett and I, my husband and I, watch a lot of mountain climbing, like reality shows, people going up Everest and doing insane things. And I don't know if you've ever seen where there's a crevasse and they've got these ladders and they're basically roped together. It's just ridiculous. Like the ladder, they're like, swaying, and, if somebody, and people are going across them with their crampons with the metal spikes. It's a crazy thing to do. And so for me, when I envision that, it brings up a little terror in me and panic. And like, my life is in jeopardy, which is what happens for our horses. They often, when they get into a state of fear, it's not that, oh, I might look stupid. It's I'm going to die.
Yeah.
So that brings that up in me. And so I think about, if I have a guide that's helping me across that ladder, the one that helps me feel safe is the one that's going to be firm and says to me, you don't look, you look here, you put your foot here. And, they lead me every step of the way, and they don't allow me to have enough space to start panicking and looking down. And they're firm, like my life depends on it, but they're not angry at me. They're not frustrated with me. So that has helped me. So with Suede, that's who I become, is that mountain guide saying, put your foot here, you're going to live, you need to be right here. Don't be looking down there. So that might help, or come up with another one that works for you.